and it feels so good.
Hi guys, welcome back to Beautico. I'm Maisha. Welcome back to my channel. So today in this video, I am going to be showing you my 10-minute makeup routine. Now, this is the look that I do when I know that I'm going to be out all day, chilling, maybe going to the mall, going for lunch. It's just a chill day out. So this is the look that I like to do. So let's get started. So this is the look that I know I'm going to be wearing during the heat, under the sun, literally for 8 to 10 hours. So I want my makeup to last throughout the day. So I always start with a primer because I'm an oily skin, so my makeup can fade. So I always use a primer. This one is the liquid Poreless Putty primer. I've been loving this one. This literally fills in my pores, smooths my skin, and just my makeup lasts throughout the day without making me oily. So yeah, this is a great primer for all skin types, but I think especially for oily skin, this does a great job of making the makeup last all day. Next, I'm going to go in with a concealer. Now, this one is the Too Faced Born This Way concealer. This is my absolute favorite concealer. It is so good. So I'm not going to go in with foundation. I want my concealer to do the job of concealing everything and just evening out my skin tone. And this has like a medium to full coverage. It's very lightweight and comfortable and looks very natural. So that's the reason I love using this concealer on its own. So I'm going to be using this under my eyes to cover my dark circles, around my nose because there's redness, around my mouth to cover up the darkness, and I'm also gonna cover my spots with this concealer just like that, and then also on my forehead and the nose and on my eyelids to prime them and just even out the discoloration that I have there. And then I'm going to go in with my sponge. This is the Morphe sponge, and I'm going to blend all of this out. So first I'm going to blend the concealer where I've applied on my spots, around my mouth, and then finally I will blend under my eyes. And then whatever is left on the sponge, I will just lightly stamp it all over my face. This is gonna give me like a very light coverage and just even out my skin tone. Next, I'm going to go in with a cream bronzer. This one is the Rare Beauty's bronzer stick in the shade Always Sunny. I absolutely love this cream bronzer. It has that warm undertone which sculpts as well as adds a lot of warmth to my face. It looks absolutely beautiful. So I go in directly in the hollows of my cheeks, but a little higher because I don't want the bronzer to come down and I want that lifted effect. So just a little bit goes a long way because this is pretty pigmented. So I'll just draw it right here. And then I also contour my nose with this. And then I'll go ahead and blend this out with my brush. This is the contour brush from Nykaa. I absolutely love this brush to blend out my cream bronzer or cream contour products. Do you see? It just blends like butter and adds this beautiful warmth. And then I'll blend out my nose contour with this Nykaa's concealer brush. This is again very precise and blends my nose contour very seamlessly. Next is my blush routine. I always go in with a cream blush and then I top it off with a powder blush. Now the blush that I've been using currently is the lipstick that I'm going to be using. This is the Edward House Fixing Tint in the shade Dusty Beige. Now this is a beautiful dusty rosy shade and I like to apply it on my cheeks, and this sets in place and it will not move or fade throughout the day. That's the reason I love applying this. So I go in directly with this. As you can see, it's like that mauvey, dusty mauvey shade, and then I apply blend it out with my e.l.f. foundation buffing. What's wrong with me? I blend it out with my e.l.f. foundation buffing brush, and it is one of the most smoothest natural looking blushes. And the formula is like a tint. It does not have any sheen to it. It's pretty matte, but it's super long lasting since it's a tint. Usually tints are much more long lasting. Then I go ahead and apply a liquid highlighter. This one is the Rare Beauty's liquid highlighter in the shade Mesmerize. I love this one as well. So this is like a pink champagne shade, and the best part about it is that it adds a very beautiful natural glow to my cheeks, which sets in place and will not move. It's really amazing. You should see it. So I will go ahead and apply it on the highest points of my cheeks, just like that, and blend it out with my fingers itself. So a little bit goes a long way with this. Do you see? It's pretty intense. So I like to apply it very naturally. And I also do apply it on my forehead. And also on my nose with a brush. Just blend out with my fingers. And now I'll go ahead and set everything in place with my e.l.f. Halo Glow setting powder in the shade medium. Wow, this is such a beautiful setting powder. It has a natural finish, very finely milled, and makes my skin look very smooth and flawless. So I will go ahead and take a puff like this. First, I'll just remove the creases under my eyes. And I'll go ahead and set my under eye and my T-zone first. Take the powder and just lightly press this powder into my skin. Very lightly set the rest of my face. I don't want it to turn to matte. And now I'll go ahead and fill my brows with my Precisely My Brow Pencil from Benefit in the shade 05. This is the perfect brow pencil to shape and fill my brows. I never forget to set my brows with my brow mascara, and this is the one that I've been using religiously. So this is the NYX Thicket Stick It Brow Mascara in the shade Espresso. This has tiny fibers in it, and it also adds a lot of volume to my brows and just sets them in place. For my eyes, I like to keep it really simple. I just take my NYX Ultimate Shadow Palette in the shade Ultimate Queen. As you can see, it has all the beautiful browny pinky tones. So I'll just take a fluffy brush and I'm going to go in with this shade right here. This is like a warm brown shade, and I'm going to apply this all over my eyelids and also build it up in my transition area and just give like a lifted V shape to my eyes. And whatever is left on the brush, I will just brush it underneath just to add some shadow. And then I go ahead with this mascara. This has been my current favorite. This is the L'Oreal Paris Panorama Mascara. This lifts my lashes, adds volume, and it does not clump them. And it's a non-flaky mascara as well. So I go ahead and apply like 2-3 coats of this mascara. But first I curl my lashes. You see the difference? And then I'm going to go in with one of my absolute favorite blushes. This is the Milani's Baked Blush in the shade Berry Amore. I never skip a powder blush on top of my cream blushes, like I said, but this one has to be my absolute favorite one because it is a little bit glowy but has this beautiful pink undertone, and that's the reason I don't need to apply any highlighter on top of it. So I make sure that I load my cheeks with this blush. This formula is just so good. It looks so pretty. Do you see that? Before I do my lips, I am going to set this makeup in place with my Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Setting Spray. This is going to ensure that my makeup will last throughout the day, will look fresh, and will not fade as well. Now for lips, I'm going to go in with my Ride or Die lip liner. This is the Huda Beauty's lip contour in the shade Warm Brown. I cannot do without this lip liner. This is the perfect nudie brown lip liner that goes with all my lip shades. I literally use this every day and the formula is just bomb. I first line my cupid bow just to add a little bit of pout right there. I also fill the outer corners. And then I'll go ahead with my fixing tint. And this completes my 10-minute makeup routine. It is glam, but it's not that out there makeup look. It is subtle and it looks absolutely beautiful in real life. So I hope you guys enjoyed watching this video. If you all did, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. I'm gonna go now and I'll see you all in my next video very soon. Until then, bye.